when telling the truth isn't enough. The year is 2024. The former President of the United States just had federal election interference charges dropped. Special Counsel Jack Smith, despite uncovering potential wrongdoing, was hamstrung. Department of Justice policy prevented him from prosecuting a sitting president. This situation highlights a critical issue of our time. Telling the truth isn't always enough. Investigative journalism faces an uphill battle. Misinformation is rampant, polarization is intense. Public trust in institutions is eroding. The world remembers Watergate, when journalists brought down a president. Today, that kind of impact seems like a distant memory. This essay explores investigative journalism's evolving role. We'll examine the stark contrast between journalism before and after Watergate. We'll delve into the challenges posed by misinformation and a fractured media landscape. Most importantly, we'll empower you, the reader, to navigate this complex world. The truth is out there, but finding it requires effort and vigilance. Before Watergate, journalism operated differently. Reporters often acted as stenographers to power. They reported official statements with little scrutiny. Trust in government was high. Take the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. Coverage relied heavily on government briefings. Independent analysis was rare. The Vietnam War saw a similar pattern. Reporters echoed the government's optimistic narrative for years. The reality of the conflict was hidden from the public. Watergate changed everything. The Washington Post's Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein didn't just report on a burglary. They meticulously uncovered a conspiracy that reached the highest levels of government. Their work led to President Nixon's resignation. Watergate proved the power of investigative journalism. It showed that a free press could hold the powerful accountable. It inspired a generation of journalists to dig deeper, question more, and speak truth to power. The post-Watergate era brought about a golden age of investigative journalism. However, new challenges emerged. The Internet, for all its benefits, became a breeding ground for misinformation. Social media platforms amplified this problem, prioritizing engagement over accuracy. The COVID-19 pandemic provided a stark example. Misinformation about the virus and vaccines spread like wildfire online. This digital deluge had real-world consequences, undermining public health efforts. The media landscape itself fractured. Gone were the days when a few trusted news sources dominated the airwaves. Partisan outlets and echo chambers rose. Investigative journalism, often nuanced and complex, struggled to compete in this fragmented environment. Public trust in institutions, including the media, eroded. Years of sensationalism, bias, and corporate influence took their toll. Many people grew skeptical of even the most well-researched reporting. Investigative journalism, once a beacon of truth, now faced a wall of distrust. Despite these challenges, the core principles of investigative journalism remain as important as ever. Now, more than ever, we need a vigilant and informed public. Here's how you can navigate the complexities of the information age. First, recognize the stakes. Investigative journalism is essential for a healthy democracy. It holds power accountable and exposes wrongdoing. Supporting quality journalism, even if it means paying for subscriptions, is crucial. Second, be a critical consumer of information. Ask questions. Who benefits from this narrative? What are the sources? Don't take anything at face value. Diversify your media diet. Seek out reporting from a variety of reputable outlets. Third, understand that bias exists, but it doesn't negate facts. Even the most credible news organizations have a perspective. Learn to separate factual reporting from opinion. Focus on the evidence presented. Finally, support investigative efforts. Subscribe to news outlets that prioritize in-depth reporting. Donate to non-profit journalism organizations. Advocate for press freedom. Your actions can make a difference. Watergate showed us the power of truth. In today's world, finding the truth requires active participation. We must be informed, discerning, and engaged citizens. The future of investigative journalism, and indeed democracy itself, depends on it. This has been brought to you by Wikiclip, copyright 2024.